Now it comes to the choosing the right routes and how do you even choose your routes and know what routes you're going to. The USPS has an amazing free tool that is on their website, and it's EDDM.USPS.com is where you can go to it. It looks exactly like these two screenshots here, depending on like what you've put in here. And it's the long short of it is it allows you to let's say I for instance, I put in a zip code here and it pulled the entire zip code and all of the mailing routes in here. And what I've got going on here is I have 2 routes selected and they are highlighted in blue. And this all belongs to one post office. As you select more, it'll tell you 2 post office drops, 3, 1, 4, and all that. So if you for instance, if you did a post office, if you did a zip code over here and then you did one across town, you're most likely going to have to drop at 2 different post offices. And then it'll tell you how many mail pieces. So for instance, this one has 993 mail pieces in it. That is basically saying that you're going to end up having to create 993 mail pieces. And when you get them printed, you're going to have to order 1,000. And then this is the approximated cost of not to produce your postcard, your postage. Okay. That approximated cost is only your postage. That is it. And yes, this next step here will actually take you down the rabbit hole to like close you out and pay for your postage and all that good jazz. Now there's some quick things that I'd like to go through when it comes to understanding how to use this tool, because I will say it's not the most intuitive tool. So when you go onto the tool, and I've got some just kind of tidbits here that I'll go over, what I can do is hopefully alleviate some questions, and you can watch this back when you're on there. When it comes to using the USPS mail tool, what you'll want to do is when you see this residential spot here, this little caret, you can actually select that and drop it down, and you can tell it, I want to only mail to residential or residential and business. You can't just hit businesses. You can only just hit residential, so it's kind of the one funkiness to it. Then what you can do is the other kind of neat little slider tool is that under age, you can tell it to I want to see what the percentage of residents are between 34 and 65. So right now, the routes that I have picked right now, or the route that I have highlighted, the route I have highlighted in purple has a 12.8% of the residents are 25 to 34. Some things to kind of keep in mind is that income levels. So this is the household income level. And that's very, depending on what you're selling, this can be very important to you. So that's something I would definitely keep an eye on as you're going through. By default, it'll show you this map tool. What I like to do is that once I figure out my routes, I will remember to write this down, and that is the route 8, this one's 80917-C008. Your mail vendor will need to know this if they are processing your mailing. So they're going to ask you, what routes do you want? And you're going to need to know that. And if you have a whole bunch selected, the best way I can tell you to look at them is to click on this table, and then it'll show your whole list, and it'll show which ones you've checked off. Oh, and because I nearly forgot, you can put your whole address in here and tell it to do a radius around it. You can select your addresses. This is really, really, really great for new store openings or just reminding people to say, hey, we're here, come visit us. So great for local businesses. Love EDDM for that. That's it for now. My name is Sarah, and I'm with Third Angle. Thanks for watching, guys. Hey, post-production Sarah coming in here. If you found this information helpful, please tap that like button so this video can find its way to others. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do it! I share lots of marketing content just like this, without all the jargon. Okay, that's it for now. Have a great day, guys. Bye!